Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is the art of prepping. Just a few little tips here about how to select a knife. It's a very difficult process nowadays. You have so many companies and so many different types of knives to pick from, and it's very confusing. In fact, I've been collecting knives for most of my life, and it is very overwhelming. Now, I feel like at this particular junction, though, I've got it under control. I feel like I kind of really know what I like and don't like, but I just wanted to share with you that it took me decades to get to this level because it was very difficult to kind of figure out were some things really worth what they were asking. And on the other side of this is were some of the cheaper offerings actually a good value? And so I literally had to go through quite a few of them to get those answers. Now, every once in a while, there's a little gem that is hiding in the rough, and that's kind of here and there, but they're rare, but they are there. Just like, for example, recently I finally got me a CRKT Minimalist right here, and this is a great neck knife. I should have gotten that a long time ago, but I've had some bad experiences with CRKT. And so I wasn't really wanting to pull the trigger on that, but I finally did, and I'm very, very happy with it. But for me, though, I know that the other things that they sell are typically not going to really meet my level of needs or wants, so I don't buy anything else from them. But that may not be the case for you. I also like Spyderco knives because a lot of them that I get are very lightweight and very compact, and they have good blade steels. Victorinox, Swiss Army knives, they're very addictive. I like them. They're made well. Buck knives typically are a pretty good value, and they just look cool. So, there's also other things that we need to talk about, just a lot of hit and misses with other companies like, for example, Gerber. They have some things they're just very well known for that they really do well. And they also have some knives that are just, or even multi-tools that are complete junk, in my opinion. And it's not even really my opinion. It's more of a fact, but I'm just trying to be nice about it. But there's a lot of companies like this, and it's really sad in a lot of ways that the companies are that hit and miss in terms of their quality control. But after a while, you get to kind of identify those companies, and you're like, okay, I have to be extra careful here so I don't get burnt and get something that I'm going to regret. So, there's a lot of learning on the backside to make these choices on what to buy. And so I wish I could just tell you that the best knife in the world or the best knife for you is the Delica with the Emerson Wave. But I can't do that, even though that would probably make one of my top 5 lists for folding knives. That may not even make your top 100. So you kind of have to just say to yourself, man, what do I need? And what am I going to be using this thing? Is it just going to be in my pocket and opening the occasional box or a letter or maybe cut a piece of string every once in a while? Or is it going to be hardcore? Is it going to be a fighting knife or a survival knife? Or maybe when you go out in the woods and you go camping, do you need a solid, thick, really robust knife, something that can really take punishment? You kind of have to ask these questions and just be brutally honest with yourself. So when it comes down to money, though, let's just get down to this, that there's so many good knives around the $20 to $30 mark anymore. There are some crazy amounts of different selection. That for me, it's just like I like hovering in that value range because you get like a very large, percentage of the same capability than maybe some type of even exotic knife that could be semi-custom or full custom. Now, you're going to get like some premium materials with those higher end knives, but what you can do with them sometimes isn't that much more for the money you're paying, that premium. So even if you do get another 20 to 30% more cutting capability before the knife dulls, then maybe a value line. If it's like only like 1/20th of the price or 1/40th of the price, give me the cheaper option. Some people are just really into fit and finish. I do like my fit and finish, but there are knives, just like, for example, the CRKT Minimalist. Let's just be honest. It's a very well-made knife. I mean, there's just nothing crappy about it, And you can get that for like $18. At least I did a few days ago. And so have mercy. It comes with a really freaking nice, neck sheath and even a belt clip and a piece of paracord so you can hang it around your neck. And I'm just saying there's some knives out there that are extreme value. I got this on Amazon a little while back, this Bako. And this is made in Sweden. It's actually made by Mora Knives. It's just another brand or a side brand, I guess, of Mora Knives. And this little guy is unbelievable. But a lot of people wouldn't even believe how much I paid for it. I mean, it uses, a very good premium stainless steel. And I mean, I bought three. It's like in a 3-pack. And it came out to be like $6 and change each. $6 and change for that night. I mean, there comes to a point, though, that you have to just be honest with yourself and say, I don't really need to pay a premium. Why pay the premium when you get, even some premium, products, or when you can get a premium product for almost nothing? So I guess you have to just also define what a premium product is. And yes, this knife doesn't have, exotic wood handle scales or bone or Damascus. And yeah, it's not like a super steel, but everything is very good, though. It's very usable, very, very much, for what my needs are. It completely fulfills that need and more. So when we come down to selection of knives, this is a personal thing. And only you can do it. And you're going to have to put the time into the research. You're going to have to probably get a few things that may not fully work for you to understand what will work for you. So I wish you the best on your journey. If you have any more specific questions, though, let me know in the comment section below or email me at theartofprepping@hotmail.com. Thanks for your support. I'll catch you later.